Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It's Wednesday. It's December 5th. No, it's not. It's December 4th. Whoa, I'm crazy. Either way, this is my first ever Hearthstone show. It's my first ever Hearthstone daily. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what the standard deck is on the ladder for the Hunter. I haven't really seen any other Hunter decks, and it all revolves around Unleash the Hound. We're going to introduce that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build a deck that doesn't use Unleash the Hounds. And we're going to try to do that for 3 parts, and I'll be talking through my thoughts as I go through. I'm not the best card game player in the world. My greatest claim to fame is that I know Case Kiyonaga. Ooh! Go Google him. Other than that, I'm just a try-hard. As an example of my inadequacy in this realm, I've called this my first Hearthstone Daily. Because the other show I do is a StarCraft show called the Day 9 Daily that I was doing 4 to 5 days a week. And I'm doing this once a week. So this isn't a daily. So I need a new name for the show. But in the interim, welcome to Hearthstone Daily number 1. Oh, shit. For next week's Fun Day Monday, please submit to me a game of you using amazing burrowed baneling landmines. Submit to me your best burrowed baneling game to Monday at day9.tv. Ooh! And by the way, Sarah, if you could remind me to put that up after the show, that would be awesome. And of course, on Friday, I'm going to be playing Starbound. Let's talk about the Hunter, shall we? Let's actually put in my headphones. I don't know why I ripped them out at the start of the daily. Good, I can hear things now. Perfect. Now with this music, we're going to step into the game and take a little bit of a look at what the normal Hunter deck tries to do. I'm even going to stay on camera throughout this. Bam! A new attempt for a new show. And I'll get my green screen up at some point so, I blend in. But the whole goal of the old Hunter decks... Actually, not the old, what am I talking about? This is like what everyone does. Is this card, Unleash the Hounds. It looks fairly innocuous. Give your beast +1 attack and charge. But we're going to see what the combo is in just a moment. Now, I just want you to appreciate the fact that I've set up a rigged game against an AI. I had to play like 3 games to get the AI to be at a part where I can actually stop and pause. Because I can't like do an example game because there's no guarantee that the combo will go off, as you saw when I played it on Friday. But here is the goal of the deck. I'm going to use Steady Shot, which is deal 2 damage to the enemy hero, to whittle him down. I'm going to use other such cards as, where's some of the ones? Yeah, like Explosive Trap to clear his stuff off. I'll use Eagle Horn Bow to kill off some of his creatures, till we get somewhere like this. And you play the Starving Buzzard, and I know a lot of you know this combo, and then you start playing cheap beasts, and then you can draw all the rest of the cards that you need. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Drawing them in. Oh, it feels good. It feels really nice. So far, so good. And you throw down as many of these little dudes as you can. And then you unleash. And you kill any taunter that's in the way. And because you've been dealing some damage with lots of steady shots up to that point in time, you can then poke him to death. Most notably with the Wind Fury Hawk, which is a 1-1, or the Young Dragon Hawk, which is a 1-1 Wind Fury. So that's the decks of the old. And, in fact, like, I think every Hunter deck uses that in some way. So my goal is going to be to try to build a deck that doesn't revolve around that. So, let me show you my first attempt at what's up. I was inspired by this. Hunter's Mark Wild Pyromancer. This is amazing. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Now notice that if he casts a huge creature, like Ragnaros, I can Hunter's Mark it, or excuse me, I can Wild Pyromancer, then Hunter's Mark it, and it'll just kill it. So this is an unbelievably strong way to kill a huge dude. And it's also a really strong way to kill a, just to do a nice sweep, to remove, like, really aggressive things. So, what are some of the other things that I was putting in here? I was running 2 Arcane Shots. Oh yeah, let me actually say what the goal of this is. I'm going to call him the Sly Hunter. Basically, the original goal that I was vaguely-ish going for was to try to kill a dude, kill my enemy by using some big stealth creatures really late, like the Stranglehorn Tiger. And also getting in a little bit of extra damage with this Gladiator's longbow. I only have one. I could probably forge some extra with some dust, but I'm just not going to do that right now. So here's, again, my original attempt at this. So I'm running some arcane shots, deal 2 damage, again, to hit a threat, some small threat, and also to pump up the Pyromancer. 1 flare to deal with the mages. I want to get some trackings in there. No Unleash the Hounds, because who's a boss? Oh, yeah. I'm going to run the Eaglehorn Bow, and then a number of these traps. Definitely the Explosive Trap, because that will be a good sweeper. I was running Misdirection and Snipe. I was actually not running Freezing Trap. I'll talk more about that in gameplay. I don't know if it's good or not. This is just kind of what I'm doing. I thought Animal Companion's pretty good. That'll let me get some extra damage in, unless it's Leok. No one wants Leok. I was running the Deadly Shots as well. What else was I running? I was running 1 multi-shot. I think I was running just 1 kill command, because I don't really have a lot of beasts. I just have the Animal Companions and the Stranglethorn Tiger, that I always call the Stranglehorn Tiger. And then I just put in some value creatures. An Elven Archer, deal 1 damage. It also works really nicely with Hunter's Mark. It's really nice against Divine Shielders. Ooze. 1 Acidic Swamp Ooze for weapons. 1 Ironbeak Owl to get rid of a Taunter at the very end, or a huge threat. And then 1 Savannah Highmane, because it's just a really good card. So it's like kind of remove your scary stuff at the start, kill you with a couple of big threats. This is kind of how I started. And we're gonna see how it goes. I really have no idea what the goal of a oh, crap. Here's a really important thing to know. Here's something that I don't want to do. This is one of my goals for the day. There's a core deck that you can do almost anything, and you're going to be really good. Like, let's see if we can put it all together. What is it? We have, oh yeah, we need a Novice. So, the one thing that is kind of hurting my soul in Hearthstone right now is that a lot of people are basically running the same, like, 18 cards, like, every single time. Let's see here, there's a Shattered Sun Cleric. What are some of the other ones? Like, there's Shattered Sun Cleric. Oh, yeah, Sylvanas. Let's do Sylv. Yeah, Sylvanas. Windrunner. Shield Master's pretty popular, but not as notable. What are some of the other ones? Let me see if I can just go through this really fast. Oh, Dark Iron Dwarf. There we go. Azure Drake has been really popular as of late. That's most of what people... Yeah, it's like these 15. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the other one that I hate. Harvest Golem. Okay, so this... If you just throw in these 17 cards and then do almost anything else... Oh, Chillwind Yeti, thank you, that's the last one, yeah. It's like these 18-ish cards can comprise most of any deck right now. This is like almost all the decks that I've been going up against. So I'm just not going to do this. I just refuse to do this. You can do this. I don't want to do it. I see some people are already talking about, like, well, I do this, and you would hate me. I would. I would judge you for doing this. These are all basically, like, the best, on average, creatures. And they work really well together in particular. So, I just don't want to do this. No, Custom Hunter, get out of there. So, I'm going to give my Sly Hunter a shot. I'm going to go against the grain. Almost all my decks are just not those sorts of things. Now, Crazy Chris 576 is joking, saying, boo to good cards. That's not exactly my goal, to be like, boo to good cards. But, as a casual tryhard, it's not as fun for me to just take what's obviously good and to use it and win and stuff. I like figuring out something that's good more so than just using something that's good. Until I get embittered and depressed, and then that sort of thing happens. So I'm actually not going to use the Wild Pyromancer here, because most shamans are not, like, beat-down aggro shamans. I don't know if I want the tracking or not. I'm actually probably going to throw the whole thing away. I'm tossing the kill command because I don't have a beast. Alright, much better draw.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings,
The
traveler.
elements will destroy you.
Oh my god, he's just said the elements will destroy me. That means that it's time to squelch so we don't get distracted. Alright, that kind of stinks for me. I guess the sands of fate are telling me that tracking is what I'm going to want to use here. I think multi-shot is going to be amazing here, because there's that fairy dragon that I can't exactly target right now. Misdirection I don't think I am in desperate need of, especially because I don't have an eagle horn bow, and I see no reason not to use another tracking right away. Let's see here. Do I want snipe, kill command, or flare? Probably not flare, because there's no secrets. I'm really running that against a mage. What turn would I even be able to run snipe? I'm probably going to be picking up the kill command, because I have two of my beast sources right there. Alright, so we got a Wild Pyromancer. There's no real good targets. I can't kill command that because it's a fairy dragon, so I guess I'm just going to run out my beast command. And if it's Huffer, I'm just going to beat him in the face. But it's Misha! That's what I'm talking about! I love Misha, man. Misha's the dopest. So, I mean, I guess my goal is to try to... Oh. Now, I could multi-shot right now. That seems a little bit overeager. I'm not entirely positive what I want to do here. I might run out the Wild Pyromancer and then shoot him.
I wonder.
I think that's what I'm going to do, is Wild Pyromancer shoot. Because I'm not really in desperate need to sweep him of anything. I mean, I could use this, but I think that's kind of crappy value. Because I kind of want to run out my tiger next turn. I have no idea. That's probably best to do this, even though it's a stinky card and I don't like it. I think that sucks, but I think that all my options sucked. Speaking of things that suck, oh god, it's a golem. Alright, I have no traps. Let's get out the tiger. Let's go ahead and throw on out a tiger. Do a little damage. There it is. Now I do have the Wild Pyromancer to be able to clean up this sucker.
Feel the power of the winds.
Really? Is this really a Wind Fury Harvest Golem? Certainly not. Okay, so I'm probably gonna clear him. How do I want to do this? So if I Eagle Horn, I can bop that, then I can bop this, and I can Elven Archer to do another little stab. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do-do-do-do-do.
I hunt alone.
So I'm hitting here. I know it is a little dicey with what my health code is at. But, oh god, I gotta smash the windows. What am I doing? What's wrong with me? There we go. Oh, much better. There's a lot of, like, lightning storm, where I didn't want to get my tiger down to 2. Oh my god, heart of the cards on that one. That jerk. So, playing out another tiger. I don't think I need to play this yet, because there's nothing that he can misdirect me on. This is like, okay, so here was my experience when I first did this deck attempt, is that what seems to happen is I just run out of cards. Oh, well, he's got the ooze, man. He's got us beat. Yeah, what seems to happen is I just, like, would run out of cards and not really be able to do very much. So, let's see here. I think this is the right play. Bite you for 5. Do some roasting. Cast Misdirection. Do some roasting. Hit him. I think. I think this is what my deck's supposed to do. Still got my Deadly Shot, so I can still silence. I've played my 2 Stranglethorn dudes. And, you know, I'm not entirely positive. I mean, I don't really like this deck a ton. I think that's a great play by him. I was always holding back Lava Burst for, like, way too long when I was, way back when I was summoning. Alright. Oh! We did it. We got there. Guys, we did it! We accidentally won. But see, look at how few cards I have. And look at how dangerous a life I lead with this deck. Like, if he casts Acidic Swamp Ooze again, we lost. We're screwed.
I wonder.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, this sucks a lot. Oh, get misdirected. Please, please hit one of his dudes. Oh, I hunt alone. Do, guys, we won. So, I mean, like, I won, but that didn't feel nice. This win. I feel like I'm winning by the skin of my teeth. By the skin of my teeth, I'm winning. Well, got him. I don't think I've ever won when it's not my turn before. Okay. So, this game, I think, is a perfect example of why I'm a little bit like, on this deck. Actually, let's go ahead and listen to the celebration noises as I get some gold. Yeah, so there's 2 issues that I'm finding. One is that my health gets low so fast. There's, like, no good heals for a hunter at all. I'm also running really low on cards a lot. Like, most of the games that I've played, whether I win or lose, I have no cards. And all I'm doing every turn is, like, with no cards, I just draw a card and spite shoot him, and I'm like, go! It's your turn. Oh, next turn, like, draw. Oh, play a secret. Alright, go, it's your turn. So, I don't... In my first glance at this deck, I'm sort of like, ugh. I think there's some useful things there. I think Wild Pyromancer, Hunter's Mark is super good. I think Hunter's Mark plus a couple other things are super good. So when we come back, what I'm going to try to do is think through what would actually make this functional. And I think the answer is, if a Hunter's going to work, it's got to be a burn of some sort. We'll talk about that when I come back. Aw, yeah. Check out these dope overlays. Oh, shit.